Lynns from Hull County Council, Councillor Tony Gosling from North Lincolnshire, Nigel Pearson, the Chief Executive of East Riding Yorkshire Council, Kim Reinberg, Caroline Cadman, Jane Bree from Ulsby Preschool, Mary Healy, Diana Murphy, our resource worker, and also Diane Halford, our resource worker. So, we'll just go through the minutes from 2008. Anybody who was present last year who would like to propose and second them for me, just for accuracy? Anybody's had a chance to have a look through them? Would you like to do that? Anybody?
Well, I'll propose them.
Right. Thank you, Lorna. Lorna's proposing them. Yep, we're on the top of it. Thank you very much. Has anybody got any matters arising from the minutes that they would like to discuss? No? Okay, right, thank you. Right, into the annual report then. As you can see, once again, that's a very professional and in-depth annual report. Over the last few years, I've always been asked to do the forward for this. It's something that is new. It's like the last 3-4 years particularly that's been put in. So that is my report there, and I don't particularly want to read it out to you because I think that is just silly. But I would like to just say a great big thank you to all the staff and volunteers who have put the annual report together and for all the work that we've done during the year, especially my colleagues on the County Executive Committee, which I couldn't have done without their support. I know we've had a lot of problems recently with my email system, and I apologise to them all. Unfortunately, my family tends to block it all up, so I don't always get the replies back. But I like to thank them for all the work that they've done, really. As you can see in the report that in September 2008, we did get our Customer Service Excellence Award, which we're very, very proud of. And that's coming up again for
Yes.
reassessment.
2 weeks' time. Hey.
So, but this annual report is part of it, so I'm sure we'll be fine. No problems there. Shona has touched on about the new governance structure for the Alliance, which I have spoken about in my report. And I would just like to say, personally, I think it's a really good thing, move on for the Alliance. The Alliance communities, we can see snapshots of areas where we can get these communities from, especially within our Humber and Apple. We had a good meeting the other week with the prison volunteers. The possibility there of them becoming a community, which was a really, really good one, because that would bring the information that we need from the inmates and the families directed down to the prison volunteers. So that's a really good one. Toy library, people getting together. So I think sort of that level would be really, really good. And you can see later, obviously with the election of the new committee, you can see that we are getting people coming forward to be part of our executive committee. So I'm going to leave it there because I'm not going to read all that through, but that's just a few of the things, snapshots there from my report, and the rest of all the information about all the projects we have within the Humber is included in the annual report. So I'll leave that to read at your leisure. Has anybody got any questions they'd like to ask me about the annual report? No? Okay. planning to go off and deal with the catering side of it. Leslie, our finance officer, is going to speak about the financial side of the report. So just stand up a bit, Leslie, so people can hear you.
I know. You went to the most interesting bit first, didn't you?
Sorry.
Okay. Unaccustomed to speaking public as I do, so if you can't hear me, don't let me know. Basically, I'm just going to focus on the overview from the Humber, because initially these accounts are consolidated with the national account, which are over here. So if you have a lot of time and a lot of interest, there are 33 pages of lovely bits, and we're incorporated within that. So we have the abstract, which should be fairly simple. Right, so if I just go on to, and I'll just basically read it. During the financial year, our revenue has fallen, and some people will see it in others. Basically, there was also a recategorisation of some of the workers. So the prison workers are now outreach, and they were incorporated in the previous year in the development. So those have changed there. And we've also followed, unfortunately, we haven't kicked national trends. We've also taken that decrease as well, as Shona has already indicated. If you look further down, you will find that there is a negative on the restricted funds. This is because of the categorisation of one of the projects. It went from a restricted fund to an unrestricted fund, so we know that. Also, during last year, we tried a few enterprises. They didn't come on as quickly as we thought they were going to come on. So there was a delay in the country on that. So the South Bank crashes took off, and unfortunately North Bank had a counter, so they ended up being equal. And basically at the moment, due to the economic terms, as we say, that's being reflected in the accounts. So, sorry, short speaking there.
That's fine, we'll leave it short and sweet. Thank you, Leslie. Anybody got any questions for Leslie?
I'll get the email from John.
Is she time to speak? No? Okay. Thank you very much, Leslie. Right, we'll go on to any other business. And first of all, I'd just like to say that is with regret that we've had to accept the resignation of one of our executive committee members, Mary Healy. Mary has been on the committee for 2 years now, and unfortunately can't be with us today. She's obviously got a lot of personal circumstances around that, which I shan't go into. But we do wish Mary well. She is actually one of our resource workers as well. So she's here with the Alliance with us at all times, and she does like to help out at the events. And so we wish her thank you for all the help that she's given us.